Welcome back to another exciting episode on our channel. Today, we are taking you into the world of classic cars, the machines that never lose their charm, no matter how many decades pass by. Classic cars are not just vehicles. They are living legends that carry stories of design, innovation, and passion from the golden age of motoring. When you see a classic car on the road, it is like watching history come alive, and that feeling is what makes them so special. One of the main reasons people love classic cars is because of their unique design. Back in the 50s, 60s, and 70s, cars were not just built for efficiency. They were built with style and creativity. Every curve, every chrome line, and every detail was designed to stand out. Think of the sleek lines of a Jaguar E-Type, the aggressive look of a Dodge Charger, or the elegance of a Cadillac Eldorado. These designs are timeless, and that is why even today, people turn their heads when they see them on the road. Another reason why classics are loved is because of the way they drive. Modern cars may be faster and more comfortable, but classic cars give you an experience that is raw and emotional. When you sit behind the wheel of a vintage machine, you feel every gear shift, every vibration of the engine, and every sound of the exhaust. It is pure driving, without computers and electronics controlling everything. That is why collectors and enthusiasts often say driving a classic car feels more alive than driving most modern vehicles. Of course, we cannot talk about classics without mentioning American muscle cars. Cars like the Ford Mustang, Chevrolet Camaro, and Dodge Challenger created a new culture of speed and power in the 60s and 70s. They were bold, loud, and packed with huge engines that made them kings of the streets. The Mustang, for example, became a symbol of freedom and adventure, while the Camaro stood as the perfect rival, creating one of the greatest rivalries in automotive history. But classics are not just about muscle. Europe gave us some of the most elegant and refined cars ever built. The Porsche 911, for example, became an icon of performance and style. Ferrari gave us legends like the 250 GTO, which today is worth tens of millions of dollars, making it one of the most valuable cars in history. Lamborghini shocked the world with the Miura, a car so futuristic at the time that it changed the way people looked at supercars forever. These machines were not only fast but also beautiful works of art. Then we have the everyday legends, cars that were not built for speed but for reliability and charm. The Volkswagen Beetle is one of the best examples. It was simple, affordable, and loved by millions around the world. Another one is the Mini Cooper, a small car with a big personality that became a cultural icon. These cars proved that classics do not always have to be rare or expensive to win hearts. Restoring and preserving these cars is also a huge part of the culture. A rusty old barn find can be turned into a gleaming show car with time, effort, and love. Every nut, bolt, and piece of chrome restored is like bringing history back to life. And when that engine finally roars again after decades of silence, it feels like magic. That is why restorers often say it is not just about fixing a car, it is about keeping memories alive. Classic car shows and auctions are proof that this passion is stronger than ever. Events like Pebble Beach Concours or Goodwood Festival of Speed bring together thousands of enthusiasts to celebrate automotive history. Some cars sell for millions, but the real value is the passion and pride people share for these machines. Classic cars remind us of a time when driving was about more than just getting from one place to another. It was about freedom, expression, and adventure. They carry the spirit of the past and inspire us to keep that spirit alive for the future. So if you love the beauty, the sound, and the history of classic cars, stay with us here on the channel. This is Classic Car Revival, where we keep legends alive and celebrate the golden era of motoring.